Here we are at the end of August, and I just got back from being out of town for a week, and I noticed that this hanging pot is in bad shape. It wasn't watered properly, of course, and so now that I'm back, I'm going to try to revive it. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this very half-dead is that when things turn brown, they never go back to green. So you have to remember this. Just be, and I'm going to cut back all the branches just level with the edge of the pot. Now, of course, some of the flowers get cut and we hate to do that, but for the long-term sake of the plant, I'm taking off all the old dead growth, and some of the new growth comes off too. All of this is along the edge of the pot. I know it seems extreme, but we're hoping to rescue this pot after a week of inattention in a very hot time of the year with no water. So we'll see what happens. After I've cut it back, I'm going to do a couple of things here. One, I'm going to add some slow release fertilizer. This will give the remaining foliage and the roots some nourishment, some much needed nourishment, since a lot of the original nourishment was washed out of the pot every time it gets watered. And I'm going to add a couple of handfuls of top dressing. I'm using potting soil. Some people use compost, which is excellent. I'm using a commercial potting soil mix. It's very lightweight, and it adds some additional dirt and protection to the flowers that are already there. Then going to water it in. What we'll do is it will come back in a few weeks, and this should have started to regrow and reflower. So we've just saved this hanging basket. Now let's look at a second basket. This plant is pretty far gone, mostly dead. Okay, at this point, I've completely cut back this pot down to the rim of the pot, and I'm going to water it and add some slow release fertilizer, a little top dressing of dirt, and we're going to let it see how long it will last and if it will reflower. Let's give it a test. Okay, here we are 4 weeks later, and I just wanted to show you this hanging pot that I had cut back all of the dead foliage and added the fertilizer, kept this in the sun, and you can see now it looks beautiful. So these pots are worth saving, particularly if there was something that happened, and instead of throwing them away, cut them back and you have nice flowers at the end.